Well, my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of FM21's Project Black Sea. We're going to get into another really big episode. Obviously, we've reached the point where we've got to the winter break. We've had the January transfer window. There's been lots of stuff going on, so there's lots to talk about in today's episode, as well as some big football games to be playing as well. But my friends, linked above for you right now is last episode. Feel free to go and check that one out before cracking on with this one. But without further ado, let's do this. So first and foremost, my friends, we come to transfers. We need to take a good look at what's been going on. Only one player's come in, but obviously a player of significance has now left the football club. Finally kind of left. He's completed his deal, and it is that of Gianni Pozgai. It's sad to see him go, but the issue with Pozgai was that he wasn't playing a lot of football. He wanted to leave, and he was taking up like a foreign export position. You can only have 5 at the football club that are non-EU players, and he was taking up one of those, and because he wasn't playing a lot, it just seemed a bit of a waste, basically. But he has gone out for 2.9. We've got 2.9 million so far, but it can go up to 3.7 million with all of the add-ons. And I think we've done all right because he's only worth 2.5 million there. So I think we've done all right to get that money. It's a big basically it's a big markup on what we paid for him as well, so we can't really complain. And also on top of that, we've let Nakov leave for 350k. Was never really going to turn into anything that special at the football club, and to get 350k, I think we've robbed Plovdiv, to be fair there. Plovdiv have also signed Krum Simov on loan for the remainder of the season. My issue with Simov was that he'd played 8 games in the league, but 4 of those were off the bench, and he wasn't playing a lot, and I'm a little bit worried about his development. We paid a lot of money for this young player, and I want to make sure that we kind of help him achieve the best that he can at the football club, rather than it being a waste of money. And Nikolai Marinov is the other one who we've let go out on loan, a young 17-year-old in our academy who looks like he could turn into a pretty good prospect. He's a little short for centre-back, but his attributes suggest that that's where he will play best, so we're just going to continue to develop him there, basically. And then coming into the football club is that of Greg Fielding. Now, this lad just became available for not much money. 2.6 million we've paid for him. And I feel like he's just a good version of Pozgai. He's a better Pozgai. That's generally what I think he is. And I keep saying it, and I probably sound like a broken record, but we have to keep improving what we've already got. And if we can do that, we'll end up building a really good team. And especially if we continue to do it in the manner that we do, where we don't spend a massive amount of money on the players. He's already played a couple of games and he looks like a really good player, but like I say, 2.6 million. He does take up a non-EU slot because obviously England aren't part of the EU anymore, so he does basically, he's a direct replacement for Pozgai because he does take up that slot as well. But I feel like he's going to play a lot more football, especially on the European stage, because I think that like I say, he's a better version of Pozgai, and I think he's going to do a really good job for us in that as well. So yeah, that's that. Financially, we're looking all right. We've obviously been gaining money and stuff from Europe and whatnot. We still got a lot of money as far as the transfer budget's concerned, and if anyone becomes available I think improves us, I might buy them. If not, I feel like we're pretty set right now. But as far as the fixtures are concerned, last episode obviously we played out some unbelievable games, didn't we? But since then we played a few, and this is how it's gone basically. We played Slavia Sofia, 4-0 win, and you'll see it was Lesko, Alvarez with a brace, and Zaganovic. Levski Sofia we beat by 1-0. Renolson with the only goal, and it came in the first minute of the game. Played a bunch of friendlies as we always do in the winter break. Then it was the turn of Raka in the league, and you'll see that Vitor, Kovacevic and Pospisil with the goals. Cherno is a 1-0 win there. The 32nd minute, we got that through Pospisil. Then we came up against Ludogorets, so we won that by 4-2. Renolson, Kovacevic, Pospisil and Alvarez with the goals in the game, and that brings us up to date. We're going to play Milan and Habar in today's episode, and then next episode we will complete the first knockout round against Milan, and we'll couple it with Barrow. And the reason I'm doing that is because if you take a look at the league table, we're probably going to win the league again in the preliminary phase. We're so far ahead. Remember, there only needs to be a 15-point shift, and there's a 22-point shift. 22 played, 22 wins. Are we going to go an entire season for the first time without dropping a single point? It would be interesting to see if we could do it. I've never achieved that. With any team, but we really are head and shoulders above everybody else. Now, as far as it domestically, is concerned. I don't know why I lost my train of thought there. But Soik, 19 clean sheets from 22 games is pretty special as well. I was just taking a look at that. So yeah, it's pretty good. But anyway, you're here for the football. And this is the big game. AC Milan at home, first leg. Can we get past the first knockout round this time? I would love it if we could, and we just have to remain confident that we can do so. But my friends, we are going to go with Basoik in goal. Duzel and Uzanov are going to play at fullback. I'm going to try to play Uzanov a bit more. We've got suspensions and injuries. Tassev's one of the suspensions, but I feel like Uzanov really needs to be starting to play a bit more football. Yusufov and Kohar are going to play centre-back. D'Alessandro and Lesko are going to play in the centre of midfield. Kovacevic and Alvarez are going to play on the wings. Gagliardi through the middle and Pospisil up top. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. AC Milan at home. Obviously, the last time we met AC Milan, it ended in heartbreak as they knocked us out of the quarterfinals of the Europa League. But times have changed since then. 2 seasons, well, a season and a half, I should say, have passed since then. And we're a different team. I really do believe we're a very different team now. So let's see what we can achieve against them in this first leg of the knockout rounds of the Champions League. Yes, I actually feel relatively confident. I'd like it if we could nick a 1-0 or 1-1. That would be a good day at the office for me. But yeah, a man's gone down injured. Haug has gone down injured for Milan in the game. We're just going to check that and make sure we mark him up and do all of the formalities. He's a new striker on the pitch. We don't want to be giving him too much space. Kovacevic has taken a little bit of a knock there. His energy levels are low. Let's just demand a bit more out of the team. But half hour gone and neither team really doing much, are they, in this one? They've obviously had the more chances than us, but we've had the lion's share of the possession. So it really is a bit 50-50. Basoik, as you can see, is having a good game. So they've clearly been testing the goalkeeper and he's been dealing with it, which is very good to see. Nearly at half time. I'm going to apologise if you're getting any background noise during the course of the game. I do believe that the washing machine has just been put on, and trust me, it sounds like a jumbo jet trying to take off at the minute. The kitchen's a bit of a shit show. I've got to get a new kitchen fitted. Anyway, half time's been and gone, and I basically told the boys to just give us a bit more. I'm waffling today, absolutely waffling. 55 minutes, and we've not really seen much as way of highlights and stuff, have we? Gagliardi's going to make way. Renolfson's going to come on. Zakanovic is going to come off with Pospisil as well. Just make those 2 changes for the 2 poorest performers, I think is a nice way of putting it. Neither of them were having a good game. Kovacevic, D'Alessandro are the other 2, and Duzel, you're not having a good game at right back either. Don't really know what to make of this game. At the minute, I feel like a 0-0 might be on the cards. That's a free kick. It's a good ball into Dest. Ball comes in. Oh, that nearly took the keeper by surprise there. Kovacevic, though, into Zakanovic, into Lesko. We drive forward here. Alvarez, is he going to work his way into the box? He does. Oh, the ball couldn't come in, though. But we actually worked the ball forward relatively well there. Last substitution, Kovacevic for Topazov. And that's it. Personnel-wise, can't do any more. Tactically, though, we might be able to if we can't break the deadlock. Here we go, though. Renolfson into Zakanovic. Lesko, D'Alessandro spreads that wide, and Alvarez done very well to get on the end of that. Lesko, ball in, Renolfson! David Renolfson with the opening goal of the game, and the substitutions have worked an absolute treat for us in this one. Yes, we will proceed with that. We will still make that change. Brilliant goal from Ranolfsson. It's a bit of a snatch and grab at the minute if you're looking at the match statistics, but I do not mind. I really, really do not mind. Kahar now, with 6 to go, we go wide again into Alvarez, who drives against Dest. Ball coming in. Zekanovic! 2-0! We're in dreamland. We're in absolute dreamland. It looked like Dest had tripped slightly against Alvarez, and then the ball come in and Zekanovic did the rest, and it's 2-0. And we've got 4 minutes added on and potentially another highlight. I'm hoping it goes our way and not AC Milan's, but they drive forward through Leo. Duzil does very well to win that ball. He's on a yellow card. Ball comes in. That's well headed out by Uzanov. Great stuff from the left back. Now Alvarez drives forward again. He's been a constant menace in the last few. That's a ball through. Zekanovic gets in there. 3-0. Zekanovic changes the tie. Oh my God, the substitutions have worked a treat. 3-0 is absolute dreamland against AC Milan. And that is going to be job done, Guttin. Well, I'm going to be very, very honest right now. I'm in shock. I am shook that we've won that game the way we've won that game. It sets us up nicely for next episode, doesn't it? It really, really does. But we're going to get back now to some league action, and we're going to be playing at Havar. We're going to rotate the team. And, we're going to play pretty much a different team here for the league fixture. Something I did want to bring to your attention is that of D'Alessandro. He's currently unhappy because he's been priced out of a move. There's some very, very big teams that are after him. Manchester City, AC Milan, Real Sociedad. Now, as far as he is concerned, he's one of our best players. If we're looking at him year on year, he's one of our best players. Like, he's been unbelievable since he signed for us. And I don't think that £35 million is too much to ask for this player. I really, really don't. We've got to make a lot of money because we would have to replace him. So, that's the price I've put on his head. Whether or not he's going to try to force that move, we will wait and see. But that is something I wanted to bring to your attention because he's not happy currently at the club. We'll have to just wait and see what happens there. But anyway, let's crack on with this league game. We're going to go Bosoik in goal, Tasev Duzil at fullback, João Vitor and Malinov at centre-back. Stein Grimson's going to partner Fielding in the midfield, Vanek on the left, Topazov on the right, Ronaldson through the middle, and Zekanovic up top. So we go, ladies and gentlemen. Second game of today's episode. The first one was action-packed and an absolute beauty of a game, wasn't it? Absolutely buzzing that we're going to go into that second leg with a 3-0 advantage. Wowza, what a performance. The league table, it is what it is. We're beautiful in this. Habar up next. We'll see what we can do against them with a rotated team, but it's been going all right this season. Can't complain domestically again. I don't know. I feel like it would take like a billionaire takeover of one of the other clubs for anyone to get near us, to just have to throw money at the team. That's kind of where it's got. But Vanek, Tasev. This is the first chance of the game, this one. Malinov comes wide into Duzil, into Topazov, comes wide into Duzil again, into Fielding, ball in, and it's, I don't know actually, I think that might have been a very, very good save. I weren't sure if they hit the woodwork or, it was a save because it's still all shots on target. Ball in, Ronaldson's header goes just wide. I really, really like Ronaldson. On paper, his scout report says that, he's not really that good, but my God, does he put in the performances for this team week in, week out, without foul. What a tackle. Ronaldson now on the football, driving forward, and this is what I was saying about him. Fantastic player. Into Vanek now, who is going to go left. He's going to drive the line, and that's a great goal. Damn it, Zekanovic with it. 21st of the season, and it's again a brilliant goal. We just drive down the line at the fullback, ball in the box, and he slides in to slot away. And it's been a very dominant opening 20 minutes. I'm going to say 20 because we were nearly there at the time. And good performances from the boyos again. Lovely job. Oh my God. I can't wait for the next leg of that Champions League. I genuinely can't. Are we going to... Oh, go to the San Siro and do it again. Anyway, back to league action, and they've scored. Maybe I should be concentrating on this a bit more. Yes. Up the Standard. That's their first shot. It was on target, and it ends up in the back of the net. Where are Hobart in the league? 8th. They're having an alright season, aren't they? 8th place. CSKA Sofia are the team closest to us. Lokomotiv Sofia, what a season they're having. In 3rd position. I like to look at the league and see who's not doing that great. Like Ludogorets are there or thereabouts. Botev, Plovdiv, Levski. Expect all them to be up there. Anyway, it's half time. Gonna tell them that we need to have a bit more out there, basically. I think we're going to go, let's go for Steingrimsson. Steingrimsson is so much more defensive than anybody else that we've got, and I'm going to throw it on very attacking and just see what happens in the second half, see if that helps us. Like, we've dominated it statistically, as you can all see, but it is still 1-1 on the day, and I want to try and go a whole season without dropping a single point. So this draw would not enable me to do that. All right, throw in to the opposition. Very, very deep in their half. Really, press that player and you might force a mistake. And he has done. Oh my God, what a goal. That first time ball from Tasev. I was waiting until it went in because I weren't sure if it was offside. That ball from Tasev was a joke, and then the little dink from Sakanovic. Oh my God, what a goal that is. Fair play. Jesus, it was like watching the Harlem Globetrotters, that. Right, Basoik on the football into Malinov. Ball out to Topazov. Lovely stuff. He manages to keep the ball even under the challenge. Malinov again into Duzel, into Fielding, Duzel, Fielding, Duzel, into Topes, back to Malinov, into Duzel again, Fielding, ball over the top, and that's a Zaganovic hat-trick. That's just what he does. Topazov's going to make way for Gagliardi, and yeah, Rusinov's going to come on for Zaganovic. We'll rest Zaganovic up and give Rusi a bit of a run out for the team. But that's a very, very beautiful hat-trick. It does have to be said. And we'll go back to positive as well so we can look after the energy levels of the players. But yeah, that's a lovely hat-trick. That really, really lovely hat-trick. And looking like a very, very well-earned 3 points here in the league, ladies and gentlemen. Bit slow in the first half, but we've really come alive in the second. And we've done a job. Another goal conceded, though. Right, let's go. Deep free kick. And he's offside. It was a good finish. Really good finish from Rusinov, but it's offside. It's going to be chalked off, that one. 3 minutes added on. Job's going to be done. Beautiful, beautiful day at the office. Get in. Well, we've rounded that episode off in beautiful fashion, haven't we, ladies and gentlemen? It does have to be said, a 3-1 win there against the Bar is a job well done, in my opinion, and that's a job well done as far as today's episode is concerned. We will obviously be back. I've got a piece of... Oh, my finger really hurts there. We'll be back, like I was saying earlier, for the Milan game, the second leg, and the Barrow fixture, so we can tie the league up, because I can pretty much see that happening. So how many games we've got left in the league? 3. So there's only 15 points available in the league, and we've already got a bigger lead than that. So yeah, the league's done. We've already won it. It's as simple as that. Basically, no one can catch us now. So yeah, we'll be back to tie up the league next episode, but also to tie up that first knockout round. And I'm just hoping and praying and keeping everything crossed that AC Milan can't go and beat us 4-0 and go through. Obviously anything can happen, but I'm just praying that doesn't happen. But yeah, we've had a good time of it in today's episode, and I'm buzzing for the next one. So there you have it, my friends. We're done and dusted for another episode of FM21's Project Black Sea. Do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have done so and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Drop a like on the video as well. It's the best way to support it, and it helps me get into the algorithms on YouTube, and hopefully more people will see this lovely little series. But my friend, saluting you all. See you on the next one.